They have been haunting us for a couple of years now, these two little girls. They were first seen at my previous house, and now they're in this house as well. But now we're in another house, and we've been here for just over a year. We've seen them and heard them here, all of us. But they followed us to our new home, and we're having similar things going on here than we did in our previous house. So due to the activity increasing and it being the same level of activity that we had in our previous house, I decided that I was going to set up a recorder, and I was just going to ask a few questions. I was going to take the opportunity that now that I was in the house on my own and my children were in school, that I was just going to ask some questions and see if I could get any responses on a recorder and pick up a voice that's out there that I can't physically hear now. And I did this in my previous house a couple of years ago, and I didn't even know how to use the recorder. Like, I was having trouble using it. So I set it up, and without even realising, and I hadn't even asked a question, I heard her. And she says hi, plain as day. So I think either she knew what I was about to do, I don't know. You can clearly see in this clip that you're about to see that you can hear her voice on the recorder, as plain as day. I was standing next to an array of haunted objects that I used to have, and one or two I still have. Because that is where the majority of the things would go missing. They would disappear and reappear in the most random of places around my home. I feel like I caught her saying hi on accident. Like, she was just come in the room and she's acknowledged me and she said hi. Because I didn't ask any questions. There was no intro saying, no, I'm about to do this. And then it happens. It had already accidentally recorded before I then decided to review back and find the clip of the recording I tried to do, just to see if I'd managed to catch anything without asking a question. So, yeah, but it is chilling, but it's also very sweet. Like, you can hear it in the tone of voice, and it's comforting. Others have speculated, again, that it could be something of a sinister nature, and they're just trying to portray themselves as innocent as possible. Now, we can't outrule that, because a lot of people that, believe that they betray themselves as children to lure you in, to lower your guard. So, I will bear that in mind, but by what I've seen, I do believe they're sisters. I do believe they died together, and they just attached themselves to my family. They're drawn to my kids, and that is why they feed off the energy, and they're still here. But listen and watch this clip, because if anything has confirmed that we have a little girl, two little girls in our home, this is it.
And because we had a lot of disturbance last night, a lot of running footsteps on the landing, my partner reckons that he's seen a little girl stick her head around the door again, and this has happened twice before in the past, which I thought I would set up this recorder to see if we could fetch any EVPs. I was just figuring out really how to use this thing and just recording and learning how to do it and to find the recordings I'd recorded, because it's a nightmare how to use this little thing. And I didn't ask any specific questions. And when I was reviewing some of the things that were recorded, I'm in a room all by myself. Basically, I've reviewed it, and there's a little girl that sounds right next to me and says hi or hey. I can't work it out, but I'm going to play that for you now. And just bear in mind, I am in a room all by myself. There is nobody here. I mean, this is a spare room. And I'm going to play that for you now. And you let me know what you think. Now, you can even hear me sighing at the end, because I'm still trying to figure out how to bloody use this thing. But that is clear as day.